Hi guys, it's Mr. Sanders here with Miss Newton and Miss Newton. This is the first degree form video, week number 1. We're gonna start out with some new techniques because there's quite a few new techniques to learn with this form, okay? So first one right away should be right at the top of your practice chart is gonna be the advanced double inner form block. Okay, so let's go ahead and show them towards the camera first. Actually, you know what, let's go into our June B position, just like this. We can kind of show them what it's gonna look like in the form. So with this move, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be twisting our hips to start the opposite direction. When we come across, we're gonna block just like this. So this hand is like an inner form block, so the palm is facing me. The other hand's gonna be right there in the middle of my torso, facing palm down. So it's like if I was doing a double outer form block, just flipping both of the hands, okay? So let's go back to this position here. So to practice it, all we're gonna do is we're gonna twist our hips the opposite direction so we can get a little bit of power built up. We're gonna step out and block just like that, okay? So from here we'll come back again, and then from here we'll twist our hips first. We'll step out and block right there. So this hand, nice and strong, other hand, just like that right there in the middle. Okay, so we'll practice that a few times on each side. You can just practice it in the air for right now. If you've got somebody to practice with that wants to practice just swinging towards the side of your head, you could do that too, working on that block, making sure that hand is strong. And again, we'll do that on both sides, okay? Second technique we're gonna work on is an advanced double knife hand block. So we're gonna get into a back stance. Now, double knife hand block that you might have learned as a color belt, bringing both hands back, we're swinging them across. This one's a little bit different, okay? So let's start with the end position in mind. So it's gonna end like this. The hand that is up top is gonna come back towards your opposite shoulder like this, okay? My hand's gonna be close. The other hand that finishes on the bottom is gonna reach out far like this, and again, my hand is gonna be close, palm facing like that. If I brought them together, my back and my fist would both be facing each other, okay? So with my hand back like this, all we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna untwist them and finish like that. So I bring that hand back in by my shoulder, other hand reaches out, and then we block like that, okay? Again, bring it back here, close them, back of each hand towards each other, and then block just like that, all right? So that's the advanced double knife hand block, and we'll do that same thing on each side as well, trying to get that hip rotation in and really focus on the hands right now. Once we get that hand motion down, we can build on it from there, okay? But that's really the building block for that one. Next technique, kind of a fun one of my favorite moves in the form. It's the heel stomp, okay? So what we've done here is we've set out some square target pads that we can practice on. You could do that if you have those at home. I know we've shown you on your hand here, you could use those. Or if you've got an old pillow that mom and dad say you can use, that would be great as well. Be careful on this one. We're not gonna go full power. I don't want you to hurt your knee or your foot, okay? So what we're gonna be doing though is our foot is gonna come up straight, and I'll show you towards the camera first. If I'm coming straight towards you, my toes are gonna face just a little bit out like this, okay? So again, I'll come up, toes are facing out. Now, once I get up to the top, I'm gonna twist my body. I'm gonna finish in a middle stance facing the opposite direction. So it looks like this. I come up, I twist my body, and I face it this way in a middle stance. What I'm doing is I'm dropping my heel on top of my opponent's foot, okay? So not gonna feel great for them, but pretty effective technique. So what we'll do is with our left foot in front, all we're gonna do, maybe practice in the air a few times first. We'll bring our foot up straight and then drop it down into a middle stance, okay? Go ahead and practice on the target a few times. We'll show them what it looks like. So they come up and heel stomp right there. Good, and then again, so come up and heel stomp just like that, okay? So you should start with one foot in front and then the other foot will finish in front. We'll do that same technique on each side as well, okay? All these techniques we'll end up doing on both sides. Next technique we're gonna go into is our high-low block. So in a closed stance, our toes are together. We'll start with our left hand high. This one's like an inner form block. So my palm, if it was open, will be facing my head. The other one is just a low block out in front. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring them in and then switch them like that. So the one that was high goes low, the one that was low goes high. And then again, we'll switch them like that, okay? So we'll switch back and forth. From the side, I'm bringing them in towards my body in the middle and then extending them out at the end. So in and then out, okay? So go ahead and show them a couple times on each side. High, low blocks, there you go, twisting the hips in to out, just like that. Very good. Now, that high, low block, once you practice those, it's gonna build into our next technique, which is called a 9 block, okay? So we're gonna put our right foot in front towards you, and we're gonna have our right hand high and our left hand low, kind of like we were getting ready to do a high-low block. But I'm gonna show you in slow motion here. As I'm going through, my hand that's in front, my right hand is gonna end up going all the way low. But my left hand is going to stop halfway like that. So it doesn't come all the way up, it stops halfway. So we'll start like this, and then we'll come down and finish there, okay? Good, except we're not gonna end up doing it slow in the form. It'll be a fast technique, so from right here we can practice 9 block like that. Top one goes all the way down, bottom one only comes halfway up. Okay, one more time, we'll come here and 9 block. You'll see if we're doing the other side, it would look like the number 9. Right now it just looks like a backwards 9, okay? But that's where it gets its name, the 9 block, all right? Very good, so that's all of our new techniques for right now. We're gonna go into more detail on those as we go along into the next few weeks. Right now though, we're gonna show you the first few lines of your form, okay? So we'll set these off to the side. Very good, so we're gonna break it down. First 5 moves the first time through, okay? Ready? So we'll face the front and we're gonna bow and hit it. Good, our left foot is gonna step out. We come across for Shimjung, okay? So left hand, 45-degree angle across my chest, other hand back tight like this, all right? So first move is that advanced double inner form block that we showed you first. So we're gonna look to the right, we're gonna twist our hips to get set. We're gonna step out with our left foot and advance double inner form block. When we do that, we're at a 45-degree angle, okay? So I'm not going straight ahead, I'm not going straight to the side. I'm cutting it in half, 45-degree angle, just like that towards the corner. From there, the hand that's down low is gonna pop straight up for an upset punch. So I'm twisting right at the end, my palm will be facing me, that upset punch, and then the other hand comes up, upset palm block. Very good. After that, we're gonna do 2 punches. So from here, the right hand's just gonna go straight in, punch, and then the left hand goes, punch, just like that. Now let's go back to our spots. Excellent. So one thing I forgot to mention, as a black belt, you don't have to chamber anymore. So I'm not gonna block here and then aim and then punch and then aim and then here and aim first. No more aiming in between techniques. We're just gonna let it flow. So one goes right into the next. So it'll be here, straight up, here. I don't have to aim first. I just go straight into my punch, okay? So that's something we can work on as we practice. All right, let's go through those first 5. Now we're gonna add the rest of this line here. Ready? So we'll bow, ATA, ready, chop, hit it. ATA, the left foot steps out, Shimjung. All right, so here we go. We look to the right, we rotate our hips, we step out, advance double inner form block, upset punch, upset palm block, and then punch, punch, right and left. Very good. So from there, we're gonna turn towards the front. We were on that 45-degree angle. Now we're gonna look straight towards the front of the room. We're gonna cross our hands. Here's the other move we showed you, the advanced double knife hand block, okay? So palms, back of the fist are towards each other. We're gonna step towards the front and then finish double knife hand block like that. Now I like to think about like you're throwing a pail of water forward, okay? So we're gonna close our hands. Our hands are gonna go forward all the way around and then finish double knife hand low block like that. So we're blocking here and then the other one's right in the middle of our torso. Here's another move we practice. Your right hand's gonna come up towards your ear as your right foot comes up, and then we land heel stomp. Okay, so my right foot's in front now. My hand here is ready. I'm gonna come across back fist strike right up to the nose. Okay, so I hit him low on the foot with the heel stomp. Now I'm gonna hit him up high in the nose with my back fist. I'm gonna finish this one off. I'm gonna step up and side kick. So step up and side kick just like that. That person's done. We're gonna look towards this side of the room now. Left hand's gonna be high, and then you know what? Let's go back to our spot. We'll add that in there. Very good. All right, so we'll go through that whole part one more time, and then we'll finish the end. It's gonna be the end of the first half, okay? So we're getting through quite a bit tonight. Don't worry if it seems like a lot, we'll have a lot of time to practice that, okay? Ready? So we'll bow, loud, ATA, ready, choke, hit it. ATA, left foot steps out, Shimjung. Good, so we look to the right. We rotate our hips, step out, double in form block, and then upset punch, palm block, and punch, punch. Look towards the front of the room. Cross those hands as we step out. Double knife hand block, circle double knife hand low, Our hands go to the left side of our body. Our right foot comes up, heel stomp, back fist strike, and then we step up and side kick. We look this way. Now, a new person. Left hand's gonna be high. Here's the one we worked on. It's gonna be high-low block 1, and then high-low block number 2, all right? From there, the right foot's gonna step forward as the right hand comes up by our opposite ear. We're gonna do a 5-second knife hand low block. So from here, we're coming down, saving that rotation for the end, okay? So 5 seconds, make sure your elbow is slightly bent. If we keep it straight, it could get hurt, okay? So 5-second knife hand low. We're in a rear stance, so our heel is up like this. It's in great position for a front kick. So we're just gonna lean back and do a front kick. We're gonna step up. Difficult technique here, we'll break it down more in the future. We're gonna jump up off both feet, hook kick with our right, okay? So we'll jump up, hook kick, then our right hand's gonna start high. We're gonna do that little high-low block where we stop halfway, the 9 block here. So we're gonna land and 9 block like that. Your right hand started on top, it finished all the way down. Your left hand started on the bottom, and it finishes halfway up, okay? Very good. Let's go back to your spots. Awesome. So as I mentioned, that's the entire first half of the first half, okay? So if you're only doing the first half of your form, basically we'll just end up repeating that on the other side. So it seems like a lot right now, I know. Just go ahead, go back, practice the first part if you need to, over and over again, and then we'll be adding more detail in the weeks to come. We'll see you in those videos.